Hey, traders, happy Friday. Hope you had a good week. Hope you are getting ready to have a great weekend. 3-day weekend for the markets. MLK Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday. So enjoy that. Well, Bitcoin reversed at 786,886. Area XABCD, hidden bearish divergence really helped that argument, I guess, on why the sell-off happened. I think there was the stock market was dumping too. So I mean, like we're talking like the exact same time that stocks sold off today, Bitcoin did too. You can kind of look at the mark here, right? Like 9 a.m. Well, my time, I think 9 a.m. Right? Everything sold off. Okay, so don't even think, oh, it's just Bitcoin. Bitcoin sucks, man, and stocks killed it. Well, this is definitely for equities this year and maybe going forward. It's gonna be a stock pickers market, not really the index. I mean, the index was showing bearish signs. Remember, PCZ, pattern completion zone of the bearish deep crab. And we reversed today with a gap down that wasn't a big deal and probably could fill in time. But yeah, man, if you're talking about equities, that's what we're looking for. Trade setups, we're looking for space, right? Looking for Activision Blizzard, looking for, remember, TPR. We're just looking for individual stocks to be trading on the S&P 500 or just on the stock market, right? I mean, financials have been killing it. Look, what about Nokia? What about Ford? Since the PCZs are their harmonic patterns, they're big ones. So American Airlines looks good now, right? I mean, like, it's crazy that things have shifted. Russell 2000 mega caps just aren't pulling their weight anymore, and you got to wonder. And it all changed really with the transition of power between presidents, or at least when it was thought to be that, right? Back in November, the flippening, where the value names started outperforming the growth names on that major gap up. Anyway, so Bitcoin, I had it up like this. I had it at the 886, right? It never hit there. Never at the 886 on Bitcoin, the PCZ of the bearish bat pattern, right? Moved it down. Why? Why? Well, we had a little discussion last night about this in the Patreon chat before the stream. Can y'all hear me before I go into this anymore? Yeah, CRB call was spot on. ADA wasn't though. I mean, the ADA is only down 2.5%. I mean, it sucks that like the tight, very tight stop hit, but you know, that's like the whole point of like managing your risk, right? I mean, like, okay, what if one was to do ADA? They got in a space, they get it on CRV. Right, well, okay, one fails, dang, that sucks. One succeeds extremely well, one does pretty fine, hits targets, right? That's the whole point, like the numbers game, managing risk, position sizing appropriately. Okay, we're good on sound. All right, so a little bit of education. Friday afternoon education, right? Afternoon delight. Afternoon. I don't know, someone come up with a pun for that. Right, Let's just mess around for a sec. Just let me draw here. Let me be Bob Ross. Okay, so you have two different harmonics, two different pattern completion zones, two different anchor points on B. Okay. I mean, this is like, you know, hey, if you're new here, get wrecked, dude. I'm sorry. Learn about investing in yourself and, you know, learning about harmonics. But for others that have like been here and studying and paying attention and know these harmonics and stuff, you know, the question last night was really good. It triggered my mind to go into a deeper conversation of like, well, what happens, man? What happens if a harmonic is a mix between, you know, the two, right? This is the bat pattern on the left, and then on the right you have the bullish Gartley, all right? But you know, the question was like, well, what happens when it's a 55% retrace on B, right? And you don't really know which one it is in this situation. It could be, you know, you're almost calling it a mix between the two, or it's a Cartley or a, right? Isn't it Cartley? No, it'd be a Bartley or a cat. No, not cat. It'd be a gat. Okay, whatever. So what can we do in these situations? And we can, you know, because like, oh man, you're gonna miss that on a trade because it's just barely off. Well, how do you? You have to use the oscillators. You have to use other variables. You can. These XABCDs are never gonna. They're not always gonna be perfect. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they're like chart art. It's unbelievable. But sometimes they're weird. You know, you get like an 83% retrace, 55% retrace. So like, what do you do? I mean, like, okay, well, it's just kind of like the same. Methodology that I try to educate on all the time, where it's not just the harmonic's one pattern, right? What if there's an ice line back here at like an 84% retrace? Oops. Okay, like 85%. Oh my god, it's below the 1618, below the 786. So maybe it's a bat. All right, well, so that's when we would look for our oscillator, right? Our oscillator to sell off on the wave down, and then at the PCZ, of course, we're looking for this, right? Always. And man, I'll tell you, we're gonna look at an example, Litecoin. It was the most perfect example of what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to teach, kind of, you know. It actually, Litecoin's example was so good. It was like it ended up showing like triple MACD bullish divergence, right? One low, the lower low, then the lowest low, slightly lower low with slower levels of negative momentum every time. Gorgeous. So like, that's how you know. That's how you'll be like, all right, if it's on the 4 hour and it's like at the 55% retrace, it's exceeded the 50%, it hasn't quite, you know, it's almost at an 886, so therefore it's like, which one is it? You don't even know. Let the oscillators, let the support, resistance looking left from history set you free to where one can still salvage a trade on these things, still manage their risk on these things, right? So that's like kind of it, man. Like, just because it's not perfect, just because sometimes there's confusion between the 50% retrace on B and the 618, it's in the middle, doesn't mean it can't be traded. All right, doesn't mean it doesn't mean there's not value there, right? What's up, 5150? Okay, so that's it, man, and you could apply that. I mean, think about butterflies. Man, Neo's another good one. We talked about it on stream as the example. Good example.
Bitcoin 4 hours now.
Yeah.
41.4K.
Yeah. It's until Bitcoin falls below its previous lows. Yep. That's still valid. Look, you just do this. Yep. That's still valid. Like, you're making higher lows, no harm, no foul. Like, Bitcoin's not. We already talked about that though on the stream yesterday, before any of the real selling happened. You know, it was like everything's fine. What are you worried about? I mean, it's the sound clip.
Don't worry too much. Everything is beautiful. There's nothing to worry about.
Cheers. So if you hold this support here, man, right, and you don't fall below it, and you engulf here, you start rallying again, you go test 40K, man, like, that probability is much greater that you're gonna be going, you know, you're gonna be breaking those highs. It's like, I think you see 40,000 one more time, it might be very real. So yeah, I'm disappointed in the lower high, but hey, you know what, there was hidden bearish divergence there, impending price action, continuation to the downside. What's up, Andy, man? Oh my god,
is that a joint?
Probably can't because stock, right?
I mean, it's legal, right?
And he tipped $42. Look here, listen. My first stream in the new year. A begin respected for us all this year, and remember, appearing offline does not epic stop it.
It's true. What the heck? Hold on. To refresh my stream elements, bugging out. That's right. Appearing offline does not effing stop it. So stop acting like you know what you're talking about. Andy, thank you, dude. Just kidding. But that was part of the quote, okay?
Look here! Look, listen!
Thanks, dude, for the 42. Is that a Wings Redemption? It was, yes. Thanks, dude. So again, like, can you really be upset or disappointed that the sell-off happened? If you're talking purely technical, it's not a bad thing. It's like good, right? Isn't it good? Because how well the TA has been getting respected up and down for like a couple months now, just straight on the 4 hour. It's like you can just live off the 4 hour. It's gorgeous. And so just once again, the next wave was implied by the 4 hour chart, whether it was the RSI or MACD. It was the MACD. And so right now, I mean, you hold this, it would only turn into bullish convergence, so we don't have any kind of cute edge going on with like hidden or classic divergence at this current time. But man, holding what was once resistance as support, it's almost like you could try to argue that you've sprung January 13th, you ran up, and now you're back testing the spring as support, which is, you know, could be good. But yeah, again, one thing to be concerned about just a little bit is we did confirm a lower high on the 4 hour. We don't do that very often. That's a look, man. I mean, we go back, last time we saw a lower high, I mean, was here, I guess, right? But we do not make many lower highs on this run, dude. It hasn't been. So, you know, this was before the big run. That was square, $50 million purchase of Bitcoin for the Square's reserves, cash reserves. And so that was what began the run pretty much. So, you know, that's one thing that you kind of got to be a little worried about. But at the same time, look here, listen, you know, like a high, then the lower high here, you know, and you've made a higher low. And so now it is about what happens next. How important is this? Very important.
G3 on stream last night. Spin. When and please don't sit.
What's up, Charizard? I don't know. I mean, I'm living by the law of the land. If I chug a beer, like, it's not illegal. And you drink, dude, because look what it said. What's up, Anon? Says needed some artwork for his new place. Well, cheers, dude. That makes 2 of us. Thank you, man. Great merchandise piece, cheat sheet. Looks great in the office. Thank you, man. Anon. Okay, so it's very important what Bitcoin does now, like the pivot point. This has to be it. We can't make a lower high. You don't want to see it, man. It's like for the sake of technical analysis, you don't want to make a lower high than I think a low of 33,762. Now, something could happen though, and I thought about this in my dreams. Just kidding. Where maybe it didn't hold, right? And what was to happen if this asset eventually came down to test 30K or around 30K again? Hold on now. I mean, you talk about the scenarios here of how incredibly an incredible opportunity could arise if this ever happened. Again, I'm hoping it never does, dude. Just because I respect the TA doesn't mean I don't want Bitcoin to go to $10 trillion, right? Like everyone else. But you gotta be reasonable here. Just think about it. What if it didn't hold this? Right? Attempted one more round and then dumped again and came back down to that 30, 32,000 level. You know what would happen, right? I mean, the negative Momo builds, and then what happens, man? What we covet as swing traders. That's what we want, man. We want a double bottom in a major uptrend with seller exhaustion on the second bottom near a psychological 30K. I mean, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm saying that's what we want if we want an ungodly opportunity for a swing trade, right? Because we find these all the time across the markets, but everyone cares about Bitcoin so much. So I'm talking about, like, you know, if you care about TA and Bitcoin at the same time, that would be an amazing scenario. We look for. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, okay? I don't say that just, you know, repeating myself. Like Leroy Jenkins, my role model, dude. Pull a Leroy Jenkins in your life, man. Okay, I think there's some life lessons in Leroy Jenkins. Now, of course, you know, you don't want to go in unprepared. Man, you want to go in with Leroy Jenkins' ferocity, with his intensity, when you are going to do something after you have prepared. Whoa.
Respect the TA and I respect the POM.
Dominique, thank you for the €5 super chat. And so let's go to Link. Oh my God, all-time highs. Speaking of Leroy, he decided Link was the one. He was gonna go all into the BRD, right? You've done it. You've achieved greatness. And to believe we had talked about targets, $24 to $28. Yep, remember the XABCD? I know you remember. Like, don't even act like you don't remember. This is like 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row of like, hey, where's Link? Because a lot of people care about Link, and a lot of people ask. It's like, well, you're thinking XABCD, and the D is $24 to $28. So, I mean, you got as high as $23 today, so give it time. I think the fact that we're seeing some altcoins pump today on Bitcoin selling, that does make me feel decent, right? I don't like, dude, when Bitcoin is going through major corrections and reversing violently and money is pouring out of this market, altcoins don't pump. They do not do this. Like, Link does not do this on a very serious sell-off day for Bitcoin. KNC is not up 14.2%. OMG is not up almost 11%, right? ONT is not up 7.77%. CRV has not gone to moon. Like, it just doesn't happen on very real, it's all over for Bitcoin for at least months now type days, right? You see what I'm saying? So, I think it had a lot to do with equities. You saw me show it, right? Like, at the same time, they all dumped together. There happened to be the Tether FUD stuff, but obviously it wasn't that big a deal.
Could you take a look at Chainlink,
Yeah.
please? Up by 20%.
Nah, dude. Never looking at Chainlink ever, dude. That's right, Goldman Sachs getting into crypto. I hear there's a new sheriff in these offices, and it's named OBTC, not GBTC, and it's gonna be like what is it, 3/4 of the price of the premium of GBDC. So, man, you gotta wonder what's gonna happen to GBDC. Crazy, dude. OBTC. IOST up 80% of the day. See, there you go, man. Like, I'm just telling you, man, just does it. It's not a big deal. Bitcoin selling off. Back testing old resistance as support when it showed hidden bearish divergence, and you knew it. You knew it showed that if you watched the stream yesterday. Or if you're a patron. Pretty sure everyone was pinged on that. Oh, by the way, just gotta point this out. I think you all know this, but like on my YouTube static video comment section, like the stream is live now, but it will become a video soon, like just a VOD. You just review, you can watch it, and there's comments on that. Please understand there are people like almost every day now that are making fake accounts. They're getting my logo and they're typing in mid-trade, and then they're trying to be like me, and they're giving my number out, their number out, and they're trying to get you to call them, and they're trying to say, hey, talk to this person. It's a scam, dude. I'm never gonna respond soliciting you for anything. So please just know that. I know you don't need to be reminded, but I would be remiss if I didn't just give another friendly reminder. All right. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Just like that's nature of crypto. It's so final. There's no middleman. So it's just prime pickings for scammers. Okay, congratulations, Link. You're just right at all-time highs. You exceeded it. You're above it right now. I would say, depending on Bitcoin, well, guess not. You know, I think the next target's $24, and I think after that's $28.95, the golden mean ratio. And then if it's going to pull a crypto, right, if Link's going to actually do the crap it did back this summer, I'm telling you, target's probably $42 effing. Right? It's like I'm just over and over and over. I'm just playing like, okay, traditional targets. All right, traditional targets $28.95. Stupid Rudy Poo crypto target $42. Okay? On Link. Eventually. All right, let's go to Ethereum. Damage assessment, still over $1,000. I'm happy. First level of negative momentum today you've seen since December 26th, man, on Ethereum. Not really. It was definitely bearishly engulfing. I mean, it got down to $1,070, but it's recovered pretty substantially since then. Only down 5.5%. It's almost identical to Bitcoin on the daily, almost the exact same looking candles, right? So making a lower high for now, but just give it a few more days. Let's see what happens, right? What if Bitcoin bounces off 35K and actually holds and then runs up to 40K again? I'm telling you, you see 40K again, you're probably running to $50,000 if we see that one more time. Because that's just multiple consecutive levels of higher lows upon higher lows, and that attempted rally we've been talking about on the daily, that whole narrative of how waves work, waves on charts, Bitcoin included, Ethereum included, where you get the big run up, you then sell off, and it's a discernible swing low, yes, and then the attempted rally by market participants, right? And that takes time if you're talking about the daily.
On BTC, the hypothetical 4 hours double bottom could get us an edge on the daily as well.
Sub Nerd Herd, thanks to the 420, man.
Is that a joint?
Sure, we can do that. So yeah, the wave up, the sell-off, and then the attempted rally gives you that B to C wave, and then once it attempts to rally, that's when the sellers, on that higher high, you get that exhaustion, the buyer exhaustion after you'd reset the oscillators, and then we get a much more significant wave down like this one. And that's when harmonics are formed. It's beautiful. It's over and over and over for 100 plus years on traditional markets. It applies here too a lot. What's up, Nico, dude? Thanks for the 6. Bitcoin on the daily, same thing, same chart, dude. Little cleaner. Only have 30, 35, 40 up here because that's all you have. You don't have anything else up here to chart as an analyst, okay? So Yeah, whatever happens, you have to understand, like, the next real discernible, somewhat discernible swing low on Bitcoin is really like $18,000. So yeah, tons of downside, and you'd still be in a very bullish trend. Yep, FOMOers be danged, get wrecked. But for everyone else who was, you know, we were down here, remember all this? For us, well, I don't even know. Like, I don't even care. Like, you know, from a hold account, it's no concern to me what happens really. Oh, it's gonna dump, and it's gonna eventually make a higher low, even if it's a deep retrace, and it's gonna go again. I have 5-year outlook on this thing. So I've been accumulating for 2.5 years, man, like a lot of you. So it's just like I want more returns than just 100%, 200%, right?
Hey Mitch, it's not unusual for a market to back off when it gets back to its previous all-time high due to overhead supply. What do you think this weekend brings?
What do I think this weekend brings, John? Probably something surprising. I would think. Remember what happened? Something, you know, like I guess eToro, one of the, you know, so one of those Robinhood knockoffs or whatever. They announced that due to their inability to own more Bitcoin, they're not able to hand out more. Like, they're not able to sell it, and so they said they're going to begin. I think they're going to begin limiting crypto purchases on the weekend. So I don't know, man. Like, what does that mean? You know, is this all the Tether lawsuit did? Like, that's it on Bitcoin? That's not a very good job by bears again. And on the 4-hour, you've merely just made a higher low than the previous low. So you hold 35K long enough, you ping pong back to 40K. You see 40K one more time, you're probably going to all-time highs. So yeah, dude. I mean, overhead supply. Sure, I thought it was just a technical resistance, and I just think the TA was respected. You're talking about this previous sell-off. I mean, it was just so perfect. It was like, and it was XABCD, mini XABCD, where you had 786 and 618 confluence. So that was a stronger argument than the 886 alone, you know. And that's where it reversed, and that is exactly what the chart was saying. It was screaming, hey, continuation of downside. It happened. But that's pretty pathetic continuation of downside so far, because it's a higher low than the previous lows. All of them. Every single one. This is the highest low of all time for Bitcoin. Do you hear me? The highest low of all time for Bitcoin right now, if this holds. On 4 hours. It's pretty good, dude. Okay, we got to obligatory go to this S-Coin. Beast Lord S-Coin. Alright, sell your Lambos. Sell your BMW. Alright. What's up, Dow Jones? Thanks for the 5, man. Sell your house. Just kidding. I'm literally kidding. I don't know. It's not letting me load. It's not letting it load right now. This is really weird. Okay. Won't load up there. Maybe it'll load here. Nope. Yes, it will. Wow, what the... Dude, don't troll me. Dude, that's so annoying. Spoke too soon, by the way. Oh, yeah. CRV. Harmonic. Beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous daily. This is what I'm talking about, right? Oh, you know, do you just give up on the XABCD because maybe there was a stupid wick, you know? And I was like, you know what, man? Forget that stupid wick. What about, like, just really here? 618, 7868. Okay, 82% retrace. What are we giving up, man? We're just going to say, forget it, man. Forget about it. At these levels, it was perfect. It was literally... There was nothing more perfect than this. I mean, you had the seller exhaustion at the pattern completion zone of this Gartley. And look at it now. Broke resistance. It's above 111. If it breaks this, then I think the next target is 148. CRV. Highest level of volume ever today.
Thanks for clearing up the fraudster with the phone numbers. I was a bit disturbed when I got a new pick to stand along with the stock pick.
I'm sure, Sleepy Weasel. Thanks, man. Glad it's all good, dude. I don't know, man. I can't. My browser's like bugging out. My Coinbase Pro's bugging out. I don't know, dude. This is so weird. Oh, there's our Google Chrome update. I need to probably do that at some point. Okay, great news, everyone. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let's see if this works. This is what I'm talking about. Yep, it's like, hey, I'm just gonna stop working. Okay, cool. So to close out all of my browsers if I want this to be fixed. We're gonna try to salvage the stream and not do that. Try to be lazy here. So what more could you ask for? Remember CRV to the USDT. Remember that time, and let me show you history, how it repeats itself time and time again, and why one that is listening should take heed of this and maybe, just maybe, begin to invest in themselves so they can too be a king. And identify these things, right? And take control of your future. Such a perfect example of this, man. That's right, Johnny. Thank you. Goldman Sachs to enter crypto market. Yes. So you look at the context here. All just terrible, terrible. Then the patterns created. Okay. Then we look at Tron to BTC. Patrons, a lot of patrons will remember this. It was legendary. June 1st this summer, man. It was the first of the month. So it was like, hey, new patrons, here's your trade setup. If you're patient, target, look, traditional targets, right? Stupid. Traditional targets. But you look at the context. Where this context is where it can go to much higher levels, man. Much higher levels than just the traditional targets. So what happened, man? If one was patient, if one was, oh my God, I would imagine it would, the play-by-play would fail here because, yep, that's typical. Nice. Well, spoiler alert. The asset goes to the 2618, 433 Satoshis before it dumped to lower lows. Okay. Subwood Division, thanks for the 5. Yup.
That's pretty
neat. Okay. So, pretty cool patterns. They come in different shapes, forms, and sizes. Learn your harmonics, man. Alright? CRV, if it doesn't dump here, if it continues to rally and continues to crypto, again, $1.48 is the next target. Target, man. Okay, I see what you're saying, Ren. I see you in the respect of the TA chat. Very good on you. It doesn't really matter. Well, no, see, your X is arbitrary. Move that X up to the very tip top. Don't be just Xing because where the drops are. X where the swing high was. But I get you. So what he's doing, and I think he super chatted or someone did asking about it, and I didn't adjust much. I don't think that it's necessary to adjust the trend lines here. But again, what do I know? Look, you know, I had it like this, remember. Still valid, very, very valid. Makes a higher low, just keeps going.
Can you take a look at $Rook? A keeper DAO equals a form of tokenized volatility on Ethereum. Best chart is on DexTools.io.
What's up, Dominique? Thank you. Yeah, we'll look at it. Cheers.
They couldn't stop the tide. Bam played awesome. Love it. Thanks for sweet TA, Mitch.
Roll Tide Retrace. Thanks for the 10, dude. Kings, man. So, you had Ren make B now here, and this is the new C, which I don't think is valid yet at all. We have no idea if the selling's really done. He did this. and made that like an 886, but it's like it's like a 786. So that's like a bearish butterfly. Pattern completion zone would begin, because butterflies are zones, right? They're not exact PCZs at exact 1618. The butterflies between a 1272 and a 1618, and that's why you have to use critical thinking and your other oscillators. They're a little bit more tricky. So like he's plotting like this. Sure, it's possible, man. It's possible if this turns out to be a real pivot point. Yes. So good one, Ren for that, and it's very possible. So more data, and then we'll talk. All right. Nice. But hey, you know, the fact that you're attempting to plot these harmonics is extremely nice, and just keep working on it, man. If you're wanting to learn more about harmonics, you know, maybe you know how to study them, but if you're trying to get better at them, go to charts, go to commodities charts, man, right? And then just go back in time. Go back 3 to 10 years ago, and go look for major drawdowns and look for the XABCD that ushered in the major reversal of the upside again. All right, you'll find so many of them, and when you do that, you'll see it with your eyeballs. You're like, oh my God, that's an XABCD. Let's see what it is. You plot it, and then while you're learning, you refer to your book, your Ultimate Harmonic book by Casey Stubbs. You have it in front of you, and you don't know exactly which one it is yet because you haven't learned that, because you're working on repetition now, studying and practicing. You go in, you figure out which one it is, and you're like, okay, so that's this one, and this is why. How incredible is that? And then while you're at it, IMO, like this could be a little bit more complex, and you maybe need more studying or whatever, but when you're there, identifying that already played out harmonic, try to see if there was an edge at the pattern completion zone. Look at your oscillators. Be like, hey man, there was bullish divergence there. And then you look and say, hey, was there critical support from history looking left at this PCZ when there was bullish divergence? Or was it just a harmonic by itself? Oftentimes, the harmonics have an edge. There is seller exhaustion, definitely a lot of times. So you want to identify that so you can just get better, you know, as an analyst, and eventually as a swing trader, right? Becoming a good analyst translates into becoming a good swing trader eventually. But there's far more to trading than just analysis and identifying an edge, right? That is one part of it. The other part is position sizing, right? From the last trade to this trade to the next trade, you want very similar percentages of your portfolio per trade, just in case, because we know stop losses getting triggered, trades failing is part and parcel of it. It's overhead. Consider stop losses as overhead as a trader. All right, so if the last one succeeded, this one failed, the next one failed, no big deal, you're still up, right? If you're practicing 3-to-1 reward risk and proper position sizing. But if like the last one was good, but you only wagered maybe 2% of your portfolio, and then on this one you're like, oh, it looks so good, it's incredible, I'm gonna put 10% down, and that one failed. And then you go back, you freak out and you become emotionally invested at that point when you start doing that, because it's more money, whatever. The next trade, you just try to go back to being disciplined. How much time and money and how many trades is going to have to play out in order to make up for the losses on that previous trade where you wagered 10% of your portfolio, your trading portfolio? You see what I'm saying? So just because TA is respected, it's like there's the holy grail, I call it, the holy grail of being successful as a trader. It's respecting the TA, right? Finding the edge, position sizing, and risk management. Okay, that's the holy grail, the three, the holy trinity. Not holy grail, it's the holy trinity, sorry. So, the holy trinity of trading. Repent from your past sins of being a scrub. Amen. All right.
Can you check Microstrategy? Quite interesting word rejected. Any thoughts on that since it's related to BTC? Cheers, Mitch.
I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. So I think I've got some requests. Bitcoin 36,873, less than 15 minutes until your daily candle close, until it becomes Saturday officially for Bitcoin weekend at Bitcoins. Will we be carrying him through the party with sunglasses on, or will he wake up? No, alright, so hold on a second, alright? Hang tight. Meh. What do we now? Bearish divergence getting pretty insane on the 4 hour. And now, alright, so now you have bearish divergence on the RSI on the daily. You have bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Okay, so time scales, multiple time scales are implying a reversal of the downside soon. I mean, and could you even be surprised, man? No, you couldn't. This thing is whack. Literally whack. Okay, Microstrategy, $624 as discussed yesterday. As someone had definitely requested it. That is it. That was it, man. That was the major potential reversal area. Look, I mean, that was the swing high. Like, you ran up, and then what'd you do? You dumped afterwards. So I'm just repeating what I was talking about yesterday. You just gotta be careful at these levels, because to me, there is no real. I mean, maybe there's a support at $500. That's a small one. It's not a very big one, right there. But and I don't like it that much, because look what happened. You know, besides that high, look straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. You never really, historically, price action has not been respecting that $500 area. So more respect maybe down at like 368. So just know straight line up can definitely in time usher in straight line down, and all it takes is one bad news driven catalyst to usher it all in. Gap fill down at 518, gap fill down at 390, gap fill down at 324. My God, gap fill to, you get what I'm saying? Straight line up, you've hit a resistance, bearish harami, daily close, and just be careful here on Microstrategy. So you've hit a major potential reversal area, and you're showing buyer exhaustion on a daily time scale. That's a combination of variables that implies downside, and the 4 hour also is the 4 hour. I don't even have to. So the daily and 4 hour RSI are showing bearish divergence, and your 4 hour MACD is showing buyer exhaustion as well. So again, you would think that if the TA is respected, that's all I'm saying. If it's respected, next target 517 on Microstrategy minimum. That's it. Okay, if all this divergence plays out, you're going to fill a gap at 517. Okay. If not, if it's Rudy Poo, it's like whatever, it's just following Bitcoin, and Bitcoin pumped this weekend, 624 is broken. My God, look out. I don't even know what to tell you. It'd be like Tesla or something. There is no resistance above 624 until something stupid. No resistance above 624 truly until 1,156, where there's a swing high there, and there's also a gap fill up there. Right there. 1128. Dude, imagine Microstrategy ever breaking 624. If Bitcoin keeps rallying, and Microstrategy, they're the ones that place the very large bids, right? They're like, hey, this is what we're gonna do, man. Now back in 2000, they were not that. But if Bitcoin keeps running to the upside, how in 2000, I don't think the bet they placed in 2000 was greater than the bet they're placing right now with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin keeps going, why would it not eventually see all-time highs at like $3,000? It could very well happen. Okay, it's real. And there's a gap fill up there, if you can even believe it. Gap fill at 2,264. So a long way to go before that happens, though, man. Anyway, that's Microstrategy. Data Rider, thanks to 420.
Is that a joint?
I'm glad you value it as gold. Make the bat fly away. Bitcoin goes up when I get more likes. Todd, is that real? Why does this, dude, everything is bugging out right now. I think it's like I just need to update. What's up, Sam T?
Can we get your 2 satoshis on possible class B bearish divergence on 2-week chart, please, King Larry?
Sam T, yeah, we'll look at it. I gotta look at, I'm gonna look at Darren to Bitcoin real quick. I think that was requested. Dude, I'm telling you, man, this is still implying that Ethereum in the midterm, short-term future is going to outperform Bitcoin. That's what this thing's saying right now. Oh man, oh my god!
Dulabramatsu tipped $49.72. I've been a subscriber for years and finally joined Patreon. In a few days made enough to pay for 3 more months. Thank you for your dedication and education. 0.399390000-A.
Well, thanks for the $49.72 of Dash A. Did it just say Dash A? It did. Thank you, man, and congrats on the tendies, the gains. That's wonderful, man. You know, like there are going to be some trades that fail, some trades that succeed. And even if you're on a streak of trades succeeding, you got to remain humble because that comes and goes, man. Comes and goes. Thank you, dude. Yes. Yeah. Well, Korax, mainly more silver than gold, actually, just based on what I liked. I took kind of a bigger hit, but I think silver's gonna do it, man, in time. I have like a long time frame on this. I'm not really worried about precious metals, you know, mid long term. So yeah, I own some still. But anyway, Ethereum to BTC, dude, it jumped across the creek. It's been back testing the creek. It's eventually 39,000 sats. That's it, 3940 sats, 3940,000 sats, satoshis. So once that happens, that means Ethereum's at all-time highs and it's outpacing Bitcoin. But that doesn't mean that Bitcoin's not going higher. It's just that, all right, you think about it, right? It'll be like, what will happen when it eventually goes to 39,000-40,000? It could be in a couple days, but you'll be like, oh my God, Google search is going nuts on Ethereum. Everyone's YouTube SEO and everyone's screaming about Ethereum. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Like that's what's going to happen when we see 39,000-40,000 sats. Okay, all-time highs plus on the US dollar pair. I can't. I actually can't, dude. Can't. Thanks, dude. Read the description if you need to. Whew. I just wanted to give it a little time up there. Wow, really? Dude, John, the other day you tipped $100 in Ethereum, but it never triggered the message on stream. So I received a mysterious $100. It's so hard to know if I don't get notified, you know? Thank you, though, John Candlewick, for the 100. Sorry. If you're going to throw down like 100 contribution on crypto, just make sure you throw down like $1, $2 and see if it works, because it bugs out like all the time. Just today it happens to be working fine with no bugs. So, okay. I don't know how long the stream's going to be today. I mean, I've already been live for almost an hour now, so Jeffrey, I don't know, man. It's just the extended correction and an otherwise bullish trend.
My SLV call options expire on April 16. Hopefully it will move by then.
Oh, we'll look at the DXY.
Can we look at MTI, please?
Sure, Taco Tuesday. Thanks, dude. Okay, let's see. Next one is, I think, AMD. No, it's not. It's Rook. Yep, Rook. Oh, wow. What? Oh, I mean, you asked for it, so there it is. There's your Rook. Looks like BTC ST to USDT. It's new, and there's no data. What can you even do here, man? Congrats. Down 11% today. Get wrecked. All right, AMD. Lisa Sube. Soon approaching a very critical support. Yep. Yep, you break $87, that's where you're probably out. I don't think you want to be messing around with AMD below that. But let's be, I mean, this is where complex, think about it, X, A, B, C, and then a big wave down could be happening, where you eventually make a higher low than the low from October 30th, but it's at much lower prices. You could lose, $8 in value. So JT, thanks man for the £9.99. But yeah, dude, this is it. But here's the maybe good news on AMD is this is going to be your first back test of 8728 ever. You've never since breaking it, never have you back tested it and confirmed to market participants that it is now support. It's never acted as a support before. So you would think next week it's coming. That's gonna be tested. It's almost inevitable. It's gonna be tested. And there may not be enough bids at that level to keep it there, and then that's when you better look out, man, because historically, look straight up, straight down, pretty much straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, eventually straight up, straight down, straight up. So if you break $87 on AMD, that's where there could be trouble. That's the very critical area that bulls must defend. Otherwise, not gonna be good. All right, there's your AMD. Sell the news type stuff. What CES 2021 is going on, and in growth, man. Like the semis, like a lot of the ones that were doing well are not doing well anymore. It's like the meta shifted, like 2 months ago.
Bullish pennant on BTC 1 hour. 42k the top, 30k the bottom.
So I did, man. I don't look at it, okay? All right. Hold on. Bitcoin 36,845. Like it was a joke. Another joke. BQX to USD. And this is what we're talking about. You know what this is, right? This is like Zcash. Please understand the upside potential on some of these altcoins is insane. The potential. Zcash, again, is one of them. I know it's down 7.58%. I know it's $103. Dash and Zcash, they've just got those structures very similar to BQX, Voyager. All right, so look what happened, man. When you broke resistance, dude, it was gone. And this is what can happen, straight up, straight down. And I don't even know where it reversed. Like, I guess that's not even a real swing high, man. I don't know. The real swing high is up here at like 187. You never got there, I don't think. Nope. Not much you can really do. Run away. It's up 20% just today. But since January, we'll say it was since 2021 began, from its start to its highest point, it's up 1,054% at what, when it hit its high today. That's pretty freaking good. All right, chat. A new day. A new day has been born. Bitcoin survived another one. Bullish engulfing candle on the 4 hour. Congratulations. Not a bearish engulfing candle on the daily. Cool. Amen. All right. There it is. Oh, it was technically a bearish engulfing candle. It wasn't on Ethereum, so it's not a big one. A big bearish engulfing candle, convincing. What is that lower high? Covered the previous candle. So again, 35K is your tipping point. That's where you don't want to be don't want Bitcoin below 35K at this point, man. That 4 hour was somewhat promising. Let's see how much fall through we get this weekend. Remember, anything above 35K, there's no resistance till 40K. Anything below 35K, there's no support till 30K. It's that simple. If it really starts going, you can look at this bullish convergence, very strong bullish convergence occurs, and you could go at a 40K. I think you go to 40K again, that's it, man. It'd be time to go to all-time highs probably. You see it one more time. All right, so $37,000. We did it, chat. We did it, man. All right, man. So I've been live for an hour now. You're going to go up and down. You're probably just not going to pump out the gate. You're going to get a shadow to the downside. It could go 4 hours doing nothing before it goes higher or not, right? So, you know, it's just fun.
Hey bro, can you look at QNT and talk about the project itself? They don't try to pump the price and don't have exchange listing, but seems like a gem.
Hey Luke, look at my face right now. You see my face, dude? Thank you, dude. But be offended, but it's a rule. All right, it is a rule. So about the gate on the new day, Link is up, like it was up 3% already. My God. Yes, and you officially highest 4 hour candle close of all time for Link, highest daily candle close of all time for Link. And just, I mean, that's a candle close confirmation breakout. Pretty much. So again, $24 to $28, that's the zone of targets. And then your stupid Rudy Poo crypto target, last one will be $42. That's it, dude. All right, Luke. You made the minimum, so all right, time to strip my mind. Dude, Chrome is messed up today. Hold on. Very similar looking stuff to Link. It's almost the same chart, man. Like, what am I looking at here? It was Link, man. It was the Link. Pretty simple, right? Since inception, 176 to 17 bucks, right? You struggled in October and November to break that previous all-time high from July of 2019, and you've done it. You've finally done it, breaking the all-time high January 12th, just a few days ago. So, target, for real? I mean, if this is gonna go the same way we target, you go from the previous all-time high to the lowest point after that, and you've hit a 1272 VIB extension. So, I mean, next target, if it stays where it is, it's going to $26.73, and if it goes crypto insane, then the target's $42. How ironic. How is that? That's so weird that QNT's 2618 FIB extension is $42, just like Link's. All right, who's gonna hit $42 first, QNT or Link? Very, very interesting. That's it though. You're at all-time highs. You've hit a 1272. You pull back, but you're still above the previous all-time highs. So again, if this holds and is going to continue higher, first target's 2670, and then the target after that's 4250 or so. All right, that's it, dude. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, that bell, that sub. Probably have like 12 likes. Yeah, around 12 likes. Thank you. Thanks for the 1,876 people tuned in. As Bitcoin slowly, sneakily rises on the new day that's only been around for 6 minutes. No big deal. Really, the sell-off was implied by the 4-hour. The sell-off was implied by the 4-hour. And now you're pivoting, making your highest 4-hour low of all time. After you bullishly engulfed, backtesting a spring. Spring, backtest of spring. Holding engulfed. Alright, bullish convergence could be very real if you maintain prices above this long enough. Oh yeah, MGI. Sorry, dude. I mean, stuff going on, dude. Well, MGI broke out.
Hey Mitch, love the TA. Any chance we look at Polka Dot?
Sure. Yeah, it kind of took a beating yesterday, but it was because it was so insane the day before. Hangover, you know? So, right, you got MGI that is above all major... Hell, there's some, I guess. There's a little bit. Right here. You break 765, you're probably going to $10. Okay, you couldn't do it before. You double topped, up thrusted twice and failed, but you know, you broke a downslope resistance. Oscillators look okay on the 4-hour. If you break 765, the target's 1023. That's it. It's pretty simple. If you don't, then you can see 609 again. That's where traders set it up September 2019. But this is like Ethereum. This looks very similar to a lot of altcoins, man. That you know, the ones that were like setting up higher prices, like Ethereum. So if it keeps going, if it keeps its uptrend alive, 1023 to 1086 are the next targets on this asset. It has to break 765 though. There was, look at this, look how nice the bullish divergence was on the daily on this low to the lower low. Look at the bull. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. How about that? More some education. Hey, when you're showing daily bullish divergence, right? You show daily bullish divergence, and then you show a textbook bullish hammer pattern. It's time to pay attention. Now you may not get it the next, but look, the bullish hammer, and then the bullish engulfing candle, and then you head sideways for a while, and then a big bullish engulfing candle again, and now look at you. So, like bullish hammers, there's a reversal there. Even an inverted hammer there got you a short-term reversal. But anyway, you didn't have divergence at that point. So that's what you're looking for, man. A Japanese candlestick reversal with seller exhaustion can yield pivot points. Flip refresh every time. It's so bugged out.
Sir, can you check Kusama? Yesterday wasn't possible. Thank you.
So Christopher, thanks, dude. Yeah, we can look. Okay, in the end, hidden bullish divergence. Oh my god, you know, it was like we talked about how it was really tough to even know because the candle was so large. But look at the fall through, I guess, since it was painted. There's not much you can do. Like the target, high to low target, 3618 at 1550. Look what happened though. The 2618 that you broke was kind of back tested as support. Now you're attempting a rally here. So yeah, 1555 will be the next target if it ever broke that. 1760 is the 4236. We're talking that's like the outer touches of the galaxy fib extension there, man. All right. What can you do with this? Really? Dude, there were times where the TA was great. You know, it was set up. This looks like Cosmos, right? Algo? Not Algo. It was Cosmos. It looks like this. Ren kind of looked like this. There are definitely altcoins out there that look similar that haven't really played out like this yet. That maybe will. Polkadot. Meteoric rise. The way to describe it. Yep, just another one. Very, very similar to what we're seeing on Polkadot and a few others. Look, dude. Thank you, KSM, on the 4 hour. This is what we're talking about, man. This is education. This is very, very good stuff. You're uptrending. Look what happened. I think we even did this before. It just none of my work say I did on the other screen. So look, man. One bottom. A second bottom. What do you think happened on the second bottom, dude? This is what dreams are made of. This was the scenario I gave on Bitcoin. If it was not able to recapture 40K and was to dump to 30K again, that double bottom, this is what we'll be talking about, right? One bottom, a second bottom. On the second bottom, higher levels of relative strength. That's perfect. That's class B bullish divergence and pending price action versus the upside. TA respected very well. And look how much absorption had to happen on this asset at KSM. So much absorption of supply had to occur. We're talking from January 1st all the way to January 10th. So 10 days of buyers absorbing the remaining supply at that $71 area. Even pulled back a couple times. And then you broke to the upside. Unfortunately, I mean, it's like if you can almost have said hidden bullish divergence here, but you did make a lower low on Candlecliff, so it's kind of tough. But look what you've done now. You broke all-time highs, and you've now back tested what was once resistance as support for the first time ever yesterday. You've never done this before, so who knows? It could go. And then how do we target? You know, same Fibonacci, same way. Several of these almost identical. All right, you've hit the 1272. You haven't hit the 1414. The next target on this asset's 107. No, I'm sorry, 101. Let's just say 100 because psychological resistance. That's KSM's target, $100. If it's going to keep this party going. Now, if it went to stupid, insane crypto levels, $149, the 2618 fib extension. Wow. Is it the Rose song? Yeah, it does. It actually does, man. Wow. I mean, it looks pretty good, chat. Rose. Named after, obviously, Kate Rose from Titanic. You know it, dude. So you're building a base here. Maybe it looks better on the daily. Oh my God, shorting the thrust stuff, higher lows. Look at this. Chat, oh my God, it's your first level of positive momentum today on Rose. One bottom, a second bottom on the 4 hour. This is extreme amounts of classic Class B bullish divergence. Yes. What's up, Austin? Forster says, appreciate what you do. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you, man. Kings, enjoy your artwork. It looks great on the wall for the office cheat sheet for the Harmonics. So, okay, so what's going on? Rose is implying right now. This is next. That's what it's implying on the daily. If the TA is respected, Rose goes to much higher levels. Now you think, I mean, I would think that probably it would make sense to go up to 5.4 cents again. Not sure after that you break 5.4 cents. Well, then we can target measured moves. Which you could do that, right? I mean, it's like one bottom, second bottom. The neckline, the breakout. Or you could target like this. Rose did. Yeah, Rose looks good. You're right. Don't sleep on Rose. Don't sleep on CRV. Don't sleep on Algo. Well, I mean, if you slept on Algo, it's over. Like, it's already playing out. So, that's it, dude. That's being implied on the chart, on the daily. That's significant. That's not a joke. You get what I'm saying? You hear me, man? At the same time, my God, yes, this is real life. I think it might be perfect. This might be perfect, chat. And it's a little off there, but how about, oh my God, dude, are you kidding me? 78% retrace on an XABCD. 786 classic bullish divergence on one bottom, the second bottom. No way. All right. This is what dreams are made of. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm trying to double click on it. It's not letting me. Oh yeah, visibility, that's right. Okay, cool. Rose, dude, Rose. I mean, this is one of those. Tom, I'm standing outside of a bullish cipher pattern pretty much with classic Class B bullish divergence on the daily. And it's showing a potential double bottom on the 4-hour. Tom, bears could lose their lives. Oh my god, what have I done? Their life savings, all right. Yes. Yes. This is good news. Good news, everyone. Target. First target is 6.2 cents on Rose. You hear me, chat? Yeah, I think 7 cents will be a good target too, and then we can use fib extensions as well. We just go from high to low here. Gold mean ratio would be a nice third target, 7.8 cents. Nice.
Thanks for checking out Rose for me. Did you ever frame that WSP card I sent you?
I have not. I have it in my closet, and I will be doing that, and it will be going in my new home. So thank you for that, man. I did go to that concert. It was wonderful. It's been a long time though, and thanks, man. Don't think I don't appreciate it, but that will be going up in my new luxury condo. All right. Just being honest, I'm not gonna lie about it. Be like, oh yeah, I did it, man. Okay, it was very thoughtful though, because I love widespread panic, and you're the only person that's ever sent me anything like that. So, wow, dude, just wow. I'm in awe of Rose. Someone call Kate Rose. Let her know. Wait, not Kate Rose. Don't worry about that. I'm in awe. This is it, man. This is the golden nugget of the stream. This is it here. Okay. Luke, I have no idea, man.
Do you think we will break 40k this time, or will we see a similar rejection like the one we just saw?
I don't know. Nothing is telling me yet so much what's the greater than coin flips chance at this current time. Yesterday there was a greater than coin flips chance that a continuation of the downside was going to happen, and it happened. Now we're pivoting. We bullishly engulf. We held 35k. Anything above 35k, there is no resistance until 40k. It's that simple. So that's what could happen. We test it again. I would think if we test 40k again, in my opinion, just based on like how things are with it pivoting here, making a higher low, I think it breaks out to test all-time highs again if it hits 40k one more time from here. All right. Yeah, Unpriest McGee is awesome too, dude. I've seen them live. I've seen Unpriest McGee open for widespread panic before. Hey, Antonio M, thanks so much for joining the Patreon. Hype in the freaking chat. We had a few more join. Guess, unbelievable. 911 patrons now, chat. 911. 911. Call it in. Call the cops. Y'all are amazing. Whew. All right, man. What a stream. What a stream. Tried to keep it valuable for you, the viewer. Tried to cover some of these coins that have done some tremendous things and not so tremendous things. Rose, chat. Rose. All I can do is have it here on screen, show you, ping all patrons. What else can I can't really do much more. I'm warning people. Daily bullish divergence. This is it, dude. This is it. This is where someone puts their hat in the ring and says, all right.
We can ape into ROSE.
I mean, one could if they wanted, but remember, practice good position sizing and risk management, always.
Just want to thank you for this awesome channel, smiley face.
Yes, Pablo, thanks for the $6 for super chat. Much love, man. Y'all amazing. All right, Rose, don't forget it or be destroyed. Somehow BAT's up 9% on the new day. What's going on, BAT, dude? It's
And then, just like that,
BAT was up 9%. Wow, Momo shifting much. Well, old resistance or old support became support again, like spring back test spring, and you're just rallying off that. So altcoins, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is not really like the market conditions for it's all over for Bitcoin, chat. Oh man, it's done. We're going back to 20K, 17K. That's not the market conditions these altcoins are showing right now. You just don't get altcoins doing this when things are real bad. Dude, what's up, Remlog man?
Remlog,
oh, dude.
$25. Link about to moon, PSH.
Already has. Remember, it's like the GIF. Link about the moon. Always has been. Or something, right? Thank you, dude. And terrible on you for sending those
Great chat, brother.
super sugary
Check out
goods.
Algo.
I had not really eaten sugar like that this all of 2020, and then I had a couple of them, and I'm just like, man, this is so bad, but so good at the same time. Hey, Monochrome, not to be that guy, but what you might be being that guy. This is a rule. This is like something that really, patrons, I pinged everyone in charts only. I get 11 emojis, 11 roses for Rose. Unbelievable, dude. What are y'all doing? Y'all spending time with your family, enjoying your weekend? Pathetic. Just kidding. Seriously.
Do you know the way?
Oh, oops.
Remlog tip $25. Were anti-Remlog's cookies good? PSH.
Yeah, the brisket. What are you watching The Sopranos? The bibbidi bobbidi. Abbondanza. Thanks so much. Grazie. Right, isn't that it? Thanks, man. For the 50 session top. Jesus now. Really. When's the last time I've got hit with a Belushi, man? Okay, that's a little better, patrons. Now I have 31 roses emojis. You're just gonna let me know, man, because it's like if I post and ping everyone and everyone understands that the Discord is wherever, it's very important, right? You gotta let me know that you got it with just an emoji. Be like, okay, I see it.
Remlog tip $25. To bippity to bobbity.
Dude, have you seen the, well, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, and you've seen The Sopranos, you need to watch the Mad TV parody of Sopranos. It is one of the funniest things ever, man. So we're talking about Italians, and like, I've been on a rewatch of all the Sopranos lately, so it's kind of like I'm in that zone. Thank you, dude, for the 75 on the day, and the failed attempt at Belushiing me. Shitani Desai, thank you for the 10 super chat, the super sticker that says thank you. No, thank you. All right. Forget about it. It's 100, man. We'll see how it says it.
Remlog tip $25. To bippity to boppity bippity boopity boppity bah. Yes, I've seen it. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny. It's like, mother. It's like they have to they cut out everything, like every scene. Yes, watch it if you haven't. Okay, Remlog's seen it. Bat's up 10%. Teza's up 3.5%. ZRX up 2%. Maker up 4.2%. DOT up 7.72%. Some of these altcoins are pumping on the weekend, man. Magpie, nice one. I know who that was. That was it's like from season 1. It's the guy who got wrecked, you know, who was doing like meth or whatever, you know. Brendan Fallone. Let's go, dude. Dude, I know me some Sopranos, man. Like Sopranos trivia stuff. Bring it on. You would want me on your team if we did Sopranos trivia at your local pub. All right. Oh my God. I gotta reset all my browsers after this, man. VERB connect. Oh my God, double, triple Jesus jobs.
$25. What drink do you
Wow.
your coffee? Classic drip.
Matt Hughes, appreciate everything, man. Thank you, dude. Was that a Twitch sub? Hold on, let me open up my Streamlabs real quick. This might take a year because of how the browser's being. Rimlod, dude, thanks for the 125. I didn't even see that because you got drowned out. You just got your thunder stolen. Oh, it doesn't even show. Like, it's so buggy, man. Like, I have no words. No more words. VERB on the NASDAQ. Dude, Rimlog said, I have to refresh. I'm telling you, every time I get a new tip, I have to refresh Stream Elements. It's so dumb right now. What I think about what I use to make my coffee, classic drip. What do you mean? I use the espresso. The espresso Polly gave me. Polly walnuts. You know. Anyway, I don't know if that was supposed to be a Sopranos reference or not, right? So here's VERB technology at a very real resistance point where we've seen historically what happens May 28, 2019 and February 24, 2020. When you can't break it, you reverse. So you've attempted a rally now. And unfortunately, on that attempted rally, it almost looks like a double top. To where you still look, I mean, the high, the same high, and there's that bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Okay, so the 4 hours implying reversal to the downside. How's the daily looking? Daily doesn't really look good either. Daily, wow, that's not good on the VERB, right? We got to ourselves. What can someone tell me what Japanese candlestick reversal this is, chat? That happened yesterday, and you got followed through price action day. What bearish Japanese candlestick reversal is this? I'll let you answer, and I'm on strike until you answer. Okay, chat. Don't be dyslexic, James. Inverse that. Matthew D got it, man. Yeah. It's called, yes, some of y'all got it right. It's called the, letting more people answer, I guess, if they want. Dark cloud cover is the inverse of the piercing line, all right? So, yes, dark cloud cover on an attempted rally. So, one top and a confirmation high. One high, a confirmation high, confirming to market participants that maybe the top is in for now and lower prices would be in store. Your first target would be 155, I would think, aren't that just that low? The neckline of the potential double top, and if it ever broke 155, it would be a confirmed double top. Okay, that said, not looking more bearish, not really looking that great right now on VERB. A bearish reversal signal on the daily and a confirmation high too.
Rimlock tip $25. Devo mander to unimoco cozy poi bear on espresso bevity boopity boop bap.
Boopity boopity. What's the matter? What are you worried about? Everything's beautiful. Dude. I don't even know, man. Thank you for all the, I think half of that was real, and the other half was fake. But you could have just... We'll see what that says. I mean, if it's gonna let me. Devo mandarti una mocha cosa più per un espresso. Bebere boobity Boop, bop, beep. There you go. Give it my shot, man. The best. All right. Thank you, dude. So the 150 on the day. And that's... What is that? 6 Belushi attempts, man. It's not your lucky day. I feel like it's been so long since a real Belushi's got me, man. Now, wheel spins, sure, but like Belushi's, that just reminds me of 2018. No, 2019. You know, back in the day with Vet Moon Boy and stuff. All right, 44 roses. That's okay. Not bad.
Or heads up on S&P today saved me a couple hundred.
Yeah, S&P 500, man. Bibbity boopity. PCZ of the bearish boopity. The beautiful bearish boopity. The bearish butterfly. We gap down, not too bad, you know, but this could be the beginning. Look, dude, I mean, if you're at a pattern completion zone, undeniably the 1618, and there's bearish divergence on the daily, I mean, impending price action reversal to the downside, it's strong as F. Let's see how deep it goes, though, right? Let's see how deep this reversal gets us, all right? So, I mean, it may not be big at all. What if it goes down 38% retrace, bounces, make higher lows, and goes again? And then it's not a big deal. It's in a bull trend, but it's a bearish pattern, and it's certainly a resistance reversal area. So, PRZ, PCZ, PRZ, price reversal zone, pattern completion zone. Beautiful. Now we can Fibonacci, right? Low point of the pattern to the high point. Right, 30, just a common, everyday, pathetic, whatever retrace, 3,600. Guess what that is? Guess what the 382, the mild retrace, the moderate shallow retrace is? It's confluent with previous all-time highs from September 2nd. It's been tested, I guess, maybe November 30th. But I would think if it was going to sell off, that is extremely reasonable to believe that would be the target if it was going to do it, okay? A back test. Are we cool? Boobity bobbity. Forget about the hobbity. 37,443 on Bitcoin and climbing on the new day. It's done nothing but go up on the new day. Right? Yes, bearish engulfing, but not very convincing bearish engulfing candle. You just may not be done, dude. Hey, is Bonacci.
Then log tip $25. And my cousin Fibonacci eyeing the bearish boopity.
You're the bearish boopity. Son of boopity. What would that be? Is that not a name? The bearish boopity? Son of Bonacci. Thank you, dude, for the 175 on the day and all the goods that are terrible for me, but they're good though. It's crazy that when you don't eat real sugar for that long, how rich it is. You're like, I eat half of it, I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh, great music though. Listen to this. Hey, we're down here in San Francisco, man, smelling our own farts, eating some bruscat and some gabagool with a case of vino, hey. Anyway, dude. What else is there to do? I've been live an hour and a half. We found Rose, dude. Rose was it. That's the highlight of the stream, by far. Now, education's great and stuff, but, man, Rose, dude. Rose. Rose. Was that it? Oh, I guess that was it. my god, dude, don't be deep faking me. Look at this deep fake chat. Really? Really, dude? Nice. Most feminine trade setup of all time, pretty much. Matt, thanks for the 499 super chat. What the heck, man? Look at this $1 million maybe hanging out. Look at that, dude. Watch it, man. It's guard. Don't get pulled over, dude. Don't wreck, or you will be destroyed.
Log tip $25. Can you put Kiss from a Rose on the list?
I think we've done that before, and I think it was safe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was safe. If I didn't have memory recalling that we've done it before, then we wouldn't do it. But pretty sure we did do it.
VXRT testing the neckline.
We do a 1 hour and 2 minute loop of Kiss from a Rose, dude.
Mitch, new idea. Maybe once a stream we can highlight one chart from the hashtag community charts only. There's been some amazing TA in there.
Yeah, Matty D, we could work on something like that. Back it up, but at the same time, it's kind of like exclusivity, right? That's like the members club, dude, right? Members of the country club. Thank you, Matthew. Dogecoin Jimmy. Hate to be that guy. But yeah, Doge is still this. You can feel it in the water. There's dead things in the water. There's alive things in the water. That's why it's a Game of Thrones reference. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm scared about Kiss by Rose. But I've played Crazy before many times. Mother of God. I'll tell you something, dude. I'll tell you something. Huh. Have you seen anything this insane? You thought Rose was good. Well, why don't you look at this, dude? This is it, man. Alright? Dude. Wow. Healer. Wow. Well, triangle too, but Momo shift. Anyone see this? You break out, target. 1268. Same time, there's like that wick high right there at it. Wow, that's it, dude. VXRT. We'll see how it goes, man. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Good God. What is it talking about? It's testing the neckline? Not yet. Not quite. About to. Getting close to it, right? Who knows how long it'll take, but yeah, eventually you break that neckline at like 780. Could be Kang's, man. You could be Kang. Nah. What?
Hidden bullish divergence developing on BTC daily MACD.
Maybe, can't remember. It's not enough data. You need some more candles. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Again, I need way more candles. Because, like, what if this just keeps building? Right? It's not, you're not losing negative momentum yet. So, till that happens, no. Right? But yeah, at any point, you start pivoting for real on the daily, you start losing that negative memo. Yes. Yes, dude. Yes. Just not yet. We don't. Again, it's too early. Too early to tell. Right?
Hey Mitch, what 3 books would you recommend for novice swing traders?
I mean, I think the same ones that I guess I'd been recommending maybe. I don't know, man. Like, you know, Trading the Zen, Mark Douglas, Trades About to Happen, David Wise, and Encyclopedia of Chart Patterns, or Evolution of a Trader by Thomas Bulkowski. You can go with those. But it's on you, man, to study chart patterns, Japanese candlesticks, Wyckoff. There's a lot of different things going on. But man, I'll tell you, it clicks at some point. And I know a lot of people here have gone through that process where they don't get it, they don't get it, all of a sudden one day it just clicks. Momo's a Sesame Street character. The more you know, dude. Okay, so you got it, man. Hour 40 minutes live. It's Friday. We just bullishly engulfed off an ice line.
Hi man, can you have a look at GRT 0.08503388 LTC?
Thanks, dude. Yeah, GRT, remember, back below the ice line and holding. Gets bullish. Bullish until you fall back below 31.9 cents. This is bullish, okay? 78% retrace, deep, very, very deep retrace from the low. Yeah, this is bullish, okay? You stay above this long enough, you'll eventually see 43 cents. I'm not kidding. It's inverse head and shoulders going on GRT. Like, good God, look at it, man. I mean, it's pretty clear. Not perfect, right? But dang. GRT, it looked okay, then Bitcoin and crap happened, and then now something else is a new opportunity presenting itself. It's up almost 6% now. But look, I mean, it's just kind of like using your imagination here, a little creativity, where you just, it's kind of not perfect, but you see it like a low, and then you see another low, and then you see a very similar low to this low, and these are not jokes, dude. Look left, it's an ice line. It's very important. So you're springing, you're back testing the spring, you're just getting separation from this ice line. Very good things could happen to where this asset could eventually go to 48.50 cents. Please do not sleep on this. It's I know it sucks and it fell out, you know, and we had an idea where it could go there, but it just didn't. But it's back. Let's go, Rimlog. 200 bippity boppities. Let's go, man. Unfortunately, all failed Belushi attempts. Not even surprised anymore. Thanks, dude. If you're Rimlog, if we're talking about a measure move on this asset, 52 cents. There you go. Wow, like unreal, dude. Like, what the is going on right now? It sucked. It was good, it sucked, and it's good again. All right. Good stuff, dude. Don't be surprised if we wake up and GRT's just doing insane things like some of these other ones, all right? Don't forget about it. God, you're being... It's just another one. It's kind of like...
This Cluedel is showing sexy harmonics, or I am wrong on harmonics as usual.
So Mitesh, dude. I don't know. Quidel? We can look. Thanks, dude. Interesting chart. Too double toppy there. Like, too perfect. Like, it's not even... There's not any higher high or lower low. They're exactly the same, so it's kind of tough there. So he's showing X, A, B, C, D. I mean, X, A, B, C, D are a deep retrace, but it's not perfect. You can't discern it being any kind of harmonic because it's not higher or lower. So I have no idea if it's a cipher or a bat or whatever. You know, it'd be a bat.
Let's go to Excel Weekly. What a range. Such divergence.
Alright. Thank you, dude. So that's what you're doing. You're just butting up against this May 12th high. Look, butting up against it. I do like that. I love that price action correlation because it's almost like a sell wall and accumulation going on, right? In a way. So if you break that, I mean, you would think for sure, I mean, the target, if it's going to be equitable, the target would be the gap fill at like 282.64. Yep, that's the gap fill, 282. So, yeah, you break this, price action correlation, Mitesh, straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. So, if you break 211 again, straight up seems very possible, right? Yeah, not bad. Not a bad area. Pretty easy to assess risk here. Just getting stopped out below 180, below that little demand line identified, okay? It's not bad. Not bad, dude.
Any thoughts on XLM? Debating between XLM and GRT.
Alright, Mitesh, I don't know about Harmonic, but it still looks okay. Still looks like it could rally to higher prices. That's it.
Chainlink is killing in price discovery.
Well, $24, $28, and then $42 after that if it did break those levels. QDL, man.
Rimlog tipped $25. Dude, you're getting it.
Dude, you're getting a QDL. Yes, man. I can't wait. Nah, man, this actually looks pretty solid. I mean, like, very interesting looking chart. I get what he's saying, though. I get it could be bearish consolidation, too. He's probably talking about this. Now, I take all this back. He's probably talking about, like, X, A, B, C. Oh, yeah, dude. My God. If things go bad, looking for an entry around $100, dude. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Very possible. If it does not break 211 and just its consolidation, it dumps the downside. First target's 147, but the PCZ of maybe a bullish Gartley pattern would be $100. Yep. Mitesh, is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Good stuff, dude. Huge pattern, though. Huge. Pretty easy to remember, $100. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Dude, yeah, look at it, dude. Double bottom, man. Like, incredible. Yeah, there's very little, there's like no resistance looking left, really. So, yeah, this could be, it's a very critical area. If it breaks it, man. Look how many times, Matthew, we've tried and failed the up thrusts. You break it, man. You're thinking, I mean, at least 3250. CBT, oh my God! Thank you, CBT. Much love. Yeah, we can go back to CRV. Yeah, it was it was the Jesus looking. But now Rose looks very similar and its Jesusness, okay? And its holiness, whatever. So Matthew D, we break 25.38, 32.50. Fast, probably, right? I would think that would be the target minimum anyway. So,
Rimlog tipped $25. M pumping Link to $28.
All right, Link Marine, we'll see you up there. It's up 6.58% right now, and climbing on the weekend, man. While Bitcoin just meh above 37K. See, it's about the ifs here, isn't it, Matthew? But look at the size of the double bottom. If we're talking about it actually playing out for real, measure move stuff. That's the target up there, dude, right? But why would it stop at 37.29 when there's nothing there? Straight up, straight down. $50 would be the actual target, really breaking 32.50, if you can believe it. The weekly. Yeah, it's stupid. it's real stupid. Positive memo has just begun. There wasn't much of an edge or anything. When it back tested the ice line, but held, and it's weird candle, weird close, not a great one, you know. But look at the week before, the bullish engulfing candle. That's amazing. So yeah, there's a good chance, man. It looks really bullish, really strong. $32.50 target and then $50 target. Pretty simple, you know. All right, very good. Oh, let's look at, hold on. Yeah, let's look at Cardano real quick. Yeah, dude, Scamwick City, you know, and it didn't even... Scamwick City. So I don't think the trade's so much dead. Even though it did get hit and that stop, it doesn't mean the idea is any look, dude, anything above 30 cents is bullish. You're above 30 cents, so you hold above that long enough, man, good things are gonna happen. Bitcoin volatility wrecked it. I mean, it happens, man. And then we did talk about it. It could go all the way. I mean, inverse head and shoulders looking stuff going on, you know, on ADA in a weird position, right? So all is the same still. Look at the up thrust, the failed breakout. You know, thank you, Bitcoin, for being... But hey, maybe that's like, as we can get better as traders by being like, all right, we have to understand that these pullbacks could happen when Bitcoin's showing hidden bearish divergence on the 4 hour. It's going to happen to this alt, all right? Man, it did. So I still think it's kind of okay.
Can we look at the conceit, please?
Sure, Herbert. Thanks for the 1544 super chat. Sure. All right, that's Cardano, XLM similar. Very similar stuff, right? Look, I mean, it's almost like perfect. Look at this. It's perfect. Yeah, I like XLM. Still like XLM. I mean, now I can just do this with like real confirmation, I guess, of like the right shoulder that is like perfect with the left shoulder. I mean, that's nice, dude. Everything else is the same, right? 37 cents target, 42.6 cents target on XLM. Pray for Bitcoin. Right, because Bitcoin's the only thing stopping these alts from partying, dude. Seriously, this is solid, man. I mean, XLM, ADA, ROSE, GRT, Link did look okay, looked fine, right? Looks like kind of even better now than it did, real. Jeez, man, lots and lots of stuff, dude. Sorry about all the pings of your patron, but this is just good. I mean, there's developments going on. Let's go, LNP, man. Bruh. Where the blue sheets? They're not here.
21 to $25. Where the blue sheets are. Hey, while you're on ADA, is the next anchor point December 23rd too arbitrary? Does a daily MACD going negative take us to D around 15 cents? Just look in TH and X-Man cheers.
Yeah, I don't like that on the daily where it's like just played out. But what happens is sometimes you notice this. Sometimes assets will be about to reset, and they get to that neutral point, and then the positive moment starts building again, and you go to higher prices. If you notice that happens, it's almost like it's getting to a point where a move's about to happen, the bots are about to make a move, and sometimes it goes up, and then positive moment builds again. Or yeah, it goes neutral to negative and sells off. Sure. Thank you, Element of P, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's going to happen, man. Hey, I would be a fair sport. I'd be a good sport about it, but it just doesn't happen anymore. This isn't 2018, 2019 anymore, dude. It's 2021. All right, let's look back at CRV real quick. That was requested. Or it wasn't really, it was like, you know, CBT was like, hey, dude, it's ripping, it's tipping $50. So, yep, it's up 4% almost on the new day. Broke 111, so the target is 148. That's it. This is what dreams are made of, dude. I mean, like, this is a daily bullish divergence with the harmonic. That's what ROSE is doing. ROSE is doing the exact same thing CRV did before it mooned. It's actually better because ROSE is showing one bottom, a second bottom, unlike CRV did at that level. But you could almost say left shoulder had right shoulder stuff too. So it did show something in the end. All right. Very, very good. CBT, I hope you're making tendies, dude. Can't see. Down 2.58% on the new day. If it ever breaks 132, that's when you're gonna moon. All right, 132 gets broken, moon time. If 132 gets broken, KNC goes to 188. CBT, thank you, dude.
Is that a joint?
Kingsman. All right. So it hasn't happened yet. You're in like the bottom section. There's like a bottom section, a top section. It's kind of like the midpoint's like 130. Scuffed. Doesn't really look like too much of any pattern, a Wilkowski pattern. It wants to be maybe, but it's not. Back tested 106 as support and is now going. So again, 132, I don't care about it. If it breaks 132 though, you could have a very fast mark up to 188. It's the ifs in this situation. It could be triple topping if Bitcoin starts crapping out, because you know this thing's gonna dump if Bitcoin dumps, like for sure. It's like a certainty. So again, you know the critical points. It hadn't even tested yet. Hasn't even tested that critical point. So 132 straight up, straight down, straight up, eventually straight down. So yeah, I think you could run to 150 and it could be an area of consolidation or where there could be sell orders. 150, but really the main one's 188. Okay, mega pattern, potential pattern. Again, 132 is the neckline of the double bottom, potential double bottom. So that's, again, why the argument would be 188 plus if it broke 132. Okay? Well, and thanks for the 1,715 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, that like button, the bell, that sub, you realize we can get 1,000 likes in seconds if y'all want it, okay? 1,000 likes in seconds. Just saying, man. It's Friday night. I've been live 2 hours. We've covered some really good ground today. And look at the tip jar. That is so high. That is certainly a 1272 fib extension. Look at that Doge coin at the top of the jar. Man, you never see the jar do that where it stacks like that. It's so rare. And of course it was Doge. Yeah, dude, look at that. Less than 100 likes till 1,000 now. Easily obtainable. Y'all can make it happen, dude. Yeah, we could fib the jar. I always have to do this and then move it down to the bottom. Wow, dude, look at that. Is that a 1414? Dude, do you see that? That Doge is a 1414 fib extension. Almost never happens, dude. Wow. Jesus chimes too, I guess. Very nice. Beautiful.
Rimlock tipped $25. PSH, Marines were hitting some resistance at the 1.168 of the local low PSH.
Okay, breaker, come in a Rimlock, this is Briscoe 72, data man, check it, man. Link in, link Marines, in and out, okay, over and out.
I think that worked. If not, it's bad. Thank you, dude. Check out Rose. Is that real? Hype in the Rose. Oh my god, it's up 13% now.
Go check Rose breakout candle.
We did it! Oh my god! We did it, man! Wow, man. Hype in the friggin' chat. Really? We'll see how high it can go. We'll see how high, man. Dude, this is what dreams are made of. Dreams, dude. Dreams. This is what you dream. This is what I dream about. Oh, I'm asleep, man. Harmonic. PCZ. Bullish divergence on the daily. It's so discernible. The pattern's so large. How large is the pattern? You know how long it took for this pattern to develop? 37 days. That's what I'm looking for, dude. 37-day large harmonics. Okay, we'll see if we get follow through. Well, we got some. We'll see if we get in any more, okay? Rose Connect. Alright, less than 20 likes from 1,000. Cool stuff, I guess.
Channel deserves way more than 1,000 likes. So many other YouTubers charge for this quality of TA.
Let's be real, dude. They probably... Are they charging for it? And if even if they're charging, how about a lot or... I don't know, you know what? I'm not going there. We're not going there with that. Stay humble. Be cool. Be nice. Sorry, I'm just tired. A long day. Had to be up really early this morning. I had to drive downtown and do stuff with a new place. So, thank you, Luke, at My Reef. Thank you, dude. Dude, it's July. Just kidding. Alright, man. Bitcoin's hanging in there. I mean, if we see 40K again, I got a feeling it's going to break it to the upside. The last thing you want to see Bitcoin do is make another lower high. That would be bad. Alright? If you do, you just got to make another higher low in the previous low. All you're doing is making higher low. The highest higher low of all time for Bitcoin just painted. If it can sustain here, alright? That's it. Oh, thanks for the 1,000 likes. Type in the chat. Thank y'all. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, Altcoin, do you still love spreading fake news? Imagine thinking I care enough about any asset in crypto to hate it. I mean, that's just like literally trying to use reverse psychology to make me look at it. Like, it's not gonna work, dude. I'm not gonna look at. I will not look at it because you say stuff like that. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. There are a lot of people that say that crap, and it's just like ridiculous. It's just like I don't understand. Imagine thinking I hate any asset. They're not people. They're just charts, dude. They're just candlesticks. Okay, good stream. Let's go Rose. Let's go XLM. Let's go ADA. Let's go GRT. Let's go VXRT. Let's go again Rose. All right. That's it, dude. Okay, so Bitcoin could continue to rally, and that's great for altcoins. They're loving it, man. So thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Thanks from Log, $300 on the day. That's incredible. Thanks everyone though, and thanks for the new patrons joining. 911. I doubt we get 1,000, but man, we sure as heck got close, didn't we? 911. Call the cops on how wonderful y'all are. Thank you for that. Love is mutual. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the TA.
much. Everything is beautiful. There's nothing to worry about.
There's nothing I can do. If you leave in a cloud, nothing I can do. If you leave in a cloud.
I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
I have some evidence Man-Bear Pig could be in this area.
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.